Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'm going to be going over all of the Blu-rays and 4Ks that I've picked up for the month of April 2025. So you are getting this one a little bit earlier. I've got a few busy weekends coming up, so I just thought I've got like probably in the region of 150 Blu-rays here, a couple of 4Ks as well. So I just thought let's just get into it, get it started, because it's just going to take up too much. I'm not going to have enough time to film it towards the end of the month, so I just thought I'll do it now. And yeah, that being said, I'm going to just be not doing too many videos moving forward. I just unfortunately don't have the time right now. I can't say when I'll be back to doing regular videos, but I will still be doing these monthly updates of Blu-rays and 4Ks and live streams and stuff like that. But as of now, I'm going to have to put regular videos on the back burner. But yeah, for this one, I'm going to get straight into it now because there's just too many titles. So yeah, that being said, kicking off with the Blu-rays, the first one we've got here is I think this is a HMV exclusive. I had a look the other day, it's completely sold out because it was on a 50% offer. And it is the Warner Brothers box set of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest with Jack Nicholson. Amazing film. If you've seen it, you know how good it is. It's just a phenomenal film. But I couldn't say no to this set. I think it was $24.99, and HMV had it for 50% off, so it was about £12.50. It would be daft to say no if you are into these types of collections, but yeah, I just couldn't say no to this, so I had to get it. It also comes with, and I didn't know this at the time, but housed in here is actually a full deck of playing cards as well, which is a nice touch. So yeah, phenomenal movie. It's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Next up from Arrow, we've got the FX and FX2 collection. I've seen the first movie. I remember really enjoying it. But yeah, need to check out the second one. But yeah, I just really glad Arrow put this together, put this edition out, and yeah, I'm looking forward to rewatching the first one and checking out the second one. So that's FX. Next up from Ty West, we have The Innkeepers. So yeah, funny story behind this one. I actually added this to the basket because I think HMV were charging for postage if it's under £20. So I actually added this. This was about £3, so I actually sort of ended up having to get this for free, I guess, with the other film that I ordered. So yeah, I just picked this one up because I hadn't seen it yet, and it's a Ty West movie. So yeah, that's The Innkeepers. So next up, pretty much most of these now are upgrades for me from DVD to Blu-ray. First one we've got here, Robert Downey Jr., the late Val Kilmer, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I really had a fun time with this one on rewatch, really enjoyed it, so yeah, much better on second time watching. Next up, Robert Zemeckis' Contact. Yeah, enjoy this one. Jodie Foster, Matthew McConaughey. I remember Jake Busey being an absolute prick in this movie, but yeah, it's a fun little sci-fi film from the mid to late 90s. Going back to the 80s now, we have Kiss of the Spider Woman, William Hurt, Raul Julia. What an actor Raul Julia was, and William Hurt, to be honest. Just two great actors no longer with us, but yeah, this is a good prison drama. Really like that one. Next up, Bette Midler, Danny DeVito in Ruthless People. Yeah, need to check this one out again. It's been a long time I've seen it. Judge Reinhold and Helen Slater in this one as well. But yeah, it's a fun comedy from what I remember. Speaking of fun comedies, this is one, I think this is from the early 2000s. Sugar and Spice. Yeah, I have fun with this one. It's like a gang of cheerleaders. One of them has a boyfriend. They're like the prom king and queen. They end up getting pregnant, but they just don't have any money. So these gang of cheerleaders go on this sort of spree of robbing banks. I really like it. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, that's Sugar and Spice. Next up, I think this is another early 2000s movie. Coyote Ugly. I remember seeing this back in the day, not being very good, so I'm going to give it another rewatch and see if my opinion changes. So yeah, it's Coyote Ugly. Next up, 80s comedy. Bill Murray, Chevy Chase, Rodney Dangerfield, Caddyshack. Absolutely loving this one. I love a good golf comedy, like this and Happy Gilmore. So yeah, looking forward to giving this one a rewatch as well. Another sort of high school comedy, I guess. Another one from the late 90s, early 2000s, Jawbreaker. I remember actually really enjoying this one, having a blast with it, so glad to get this finally on Blu-ray. Next up, Miss Congeniality 1 and 2. I really like the first movie. I think it's a good, solid comedy. Second one obviously is not as good, but I just think I remember it being alright, but I haven't seen it in the longest time, so that's the Miss Congeniality movies. Next up, I've got to give a shout out to Ash over at Popcorn Horror for putting me onto this movie. And yeah, this is a fantastic, underrated British film in my opinion. And that is Cashback. Really, really love this one. I can see why Ash likes it as well. It's just a very, very good, different take on this sort of on a well, I don't want to say a rom-com because it's not. It doesn't go all the way there, but a different take on relationships and how people cope with breakups and stuff. So yeah, really enjoy this one. That's Cashback. Childhood staple of mine now. One I remember seeing at the cinema and just really enjoying. That's The Indian in the Cupboard. Yeah, just so much nostalgia for this movie. Same again can be said for this one. This is not a good movie, and people ask me like, why do you have that? I like this movie. Spice World the movie. I finally upgraded it to Blu-ray, and yeah, gonna give it a rewatch soon, I guess. It's not a good movie by any means, absolutely not, but nostalgia overload, I guess. Next up, this is a cracking film no one seems to talk about. I just love this one. Jennifer Connelly, Ben Kingsley in House of Sand and Fog. This is one that is just, this movie just captures escalation to an extreme extent perfectly. It's uncomfortable, it's just so well acted, and by the end you were just like, how did we get to this point? What the hell went wrong? All because of people's stubbornness. Well, yeah, that's the House of Sand and Fog. Next up, we've got a sort of early 90s great ensemble comedy movie here, and that is Soap Dish. Too many actors to name in this one, but yeah, this is a really, really good ensemble cast. Underrated comedy, but I remember liking this one, so I'm going to give it a rewatch soon. That's Soap Dish. Next up, we've got Stephen King's Maximum Overdrive. This movie is absolutely insane, and I love it all the same for it. It just goes there. It's just over the top, a lot of fun. Great soundtrack by AC/DC as well. So it's Maximum Overdrive. Next up, another great underrated comedy in my opinion. Sigourney Weaver, Jennifer Love Hewitt, the very, very missed Gene Hackman, and that is Heartbreakers. Ray Liotta's in this also as well. This is just a fun movie about sort of, I guess it's a bit like a female version of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Just these two con women who sort of marry men, and well, Sigourney Weaver marries them, and then they end up, Jennifer Love Hewitt's there to sort of cause mayhem and is to sort of like get the men to have an affair with her, and then Sigourney Weaver divorces them and takes off their money, and that's how they both sort of scam these men. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I really, really like this one. It's very underrated and a great cast as well. So that's Heartbreakers. Next up, another sort of powerhouse acting movie. Susan Sarandon, Sean Penn, Dead Man Walking. Really, really good, solid drama, this one. Really enjoy it. So next up, we've got another fun, underrated comedy, in my opinion, from the late 2000s, and that is Fired Up. Yeah, absolutely love this one. It sort of follows two jocks who, they just want to hook up with girls and cheerleaders, and yeah, they sort of end up going to this cheerleading school to do what they want to do. So one of these ones that wouldn't fly today, I guess, but I absolutely love it. So that's Fired Up. Next up, going back to the early 80s now, Christopher Reeve, Jane Seymour in Somewhere in Time. Really good, underrated romance time traveling movie, and you can sort of see by the end of Titanic, if you know that movie in and out, James Cameron definitely took some inspiration from the end of this movie, in my opinion. So yeah, really good film. That's Somewhere in Time. Robert Downey Jr., Elizabeth Shue next, in really underrated romantic film for me. I really enjoy this one. Hearts and Souls. Yeah, just a really, really fun movie. Great cast. Yeah, it's just a fun film. Really enjoy it. So that's Heart and Souls. Another childhood staple of mine. Next now, we have James and the Giant Peach. Absolutely loved this one growing up as a kid. One of my favourite Roald Dahl stories. I just really, really enjoy it. It's just, yeah, it's a lot of fun. So, James and the Giant Peach. Underrated 90s action movie now, I want to say. Got a great cast to it. And that is Surviving the Game. Rutger Hauer, Ice-T, Gary Busey in this movie is just top-notch Gary Busey. Yeah, love this one. Surviving the Game. Next up from, I want to say 1999. Detroit Rock City. Absolutely, again, love this movie. These four massive Kiss fans. Their mum's like a massive religious nut, and she's just like totally against, you know, like heavy metal music. And her son is just the drummer in this Kiss tribute band, and these guys have got these tickets to go and see Kiss. The mum finds out, she tears up the tickets, and it's just about them trying to get tickets to go and see Kiss. And I just absolutely love it. So much fun. Really, really enjoy this one. Detroit Rock City. Next up we have With Honours. Another great cast. Patrick Dempsey, Brendan Fraser, Joe Pesci, firing at all pistons in this movie. Just this great sort of comedy drama. Really enjoy this one. With Honours. Hugh Grant next. Julia Roberts in Notting Hill. I rewatched this one the other week, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. I remember I used to watch it quite a fair bit when I was younger, but yeah, really, really enjoy this film. So that's Notting Hill. Next up, we've got a double pack next, and it is with Zoolander and Zoolander 2. The first one, really good comedy, really enjoy it. The second one, not so much. But yeah, really enjoy that first movie anyway. So that's Zoolander. And next up, Dustin Hoffman, Sharon Stone, Samuel Jackson in Sphere. I haven't seen this movie for the longest time. I don't really remember much about it, so I'm definitely due a rewatch. I remember it being a decent little sci-fi film, so that is Sphere. Another Hugh Grant movie next with Julianne Moore as well, and that is 9 Months. I remember absolutely loving this one as a kid. Just the ensemble cast as well. You got Tom Arnold, Jeff Goldblum, Robin Williams is in there as well. And yeah, I just remember actually really liking this film, so that's 9 Months. I know it's not very good, but I've got some nostalgia for it. John Candy next, Ali Sheedy in Only the Lonely. I really, really like this film. I think it's really good. It just oozes that sort of Chris Columbus, John Hughes type of movie. Just really, really like it. John Candy just had that star power about him in the sort of early 90s. And this one's no exception as well, so that's Only the Lonely. Next up, we've got a decent drama here, again from the late 90s. Jake Gyllenhaal, Laura Dern in October Sky. I remember really liking this movie. Again, it's been a long time since I've seen it. I think it sort of follows these students who sort of, they've got some really good intelligence about them, and they're like physics students. And yeah, I just remember them sort of wanting to like sort of get into rocket science. But yeah, my memory of it is hazy, but I need to give it a rewatch. So that's October Sky. Next up with Jonathan Pryce, we have Terry Gilliam's Brazil. Again, I just remember the ending sticking out to me in this movie. It's just a really, really good ending. Well, yeah, I need to give this one a rewatch again, but I remember really liking it. Visual treat as well. So that's Brazil. Next up from M. Night Shyamalan, we have The Village. I think this movie's really underrated. I really, really enjoy it. It's definitely got some creepy moments to it and some good atmosphere. I know a lot of people predicted the ending when it happened, but for me, I don't mind the ending to this movie. I think it's alright. I just think the marketing really sort of let this movie down. But yeah, I enjoy it anyway, so that's The Village. Bit of a guilty pleasure disaster movie next with Tommy Lee Jones, and that is Volcano. Yep, this volcano turns up in Los Angeles, and disaster ensues, so yeah, really, really enjoy this one. Next up with Dustin Hoffman, we have Tootsie. Yep, this is a good comedy, really enjoy it. Good drama as well. Probably wouldn't be made today, but who cares? I love it. I just think it's a good film, so yeah, that's Tootsie. Next up, we've got sort of comedy from the mid-80s. That is Three Amigos. Again, haven't seen this in the longest time. Need to give it a rewatch. I remember being quite funny though, so Yeah, great cast. Steve Martin, Martin Short, Chevy Chase. Yeah, that's Three Amigos. Next up, good comedy drama. This one from the, I want to say late 90s, 96, 97. As good as it gets. I need to give this one a rewatch as well. Been a long time since I've seen it, but I remember really, really enjoying it. Just remember Jack Nicholson being a pain in the arse in this film, but yeah, that's as good as it gets. Sort of spin-off from A Fish Called Wanda next. Pretty much exactly the same cast. Fierce Creatures. Yeah, I remember actually really liking this one. I think it's a good, fun, underrated comedy. It's probably not as good as Fish Called Wanda, definitely, in my opinion, but there's still some fun moments, some enjoyment to be had in this one. So, yeah, that's Fierce Creatures. Next up, we've got Tim Burton's stop-motion movie. I absolutely love this one, and it is Corpse Bride. Johnny Depp, Helena Bonham Carter. I actually really like how dull and colourless the world of the living looks, but then the world of the dead is just the complete polar opposite. It's just injected with colour. But yeah, just really, really like this movie. That's Corpse Bride. Fun creature feature movie next. Lake Placid. Absolutely love this one. I wish 88 would put out a box set like this, like they did with Species and Anaconda. Do Lake Placid as well, because this movie's a lot of fun. I know it's got some bad sequels behind it as well, so yeah. But I enjoy the cast in this movie. Oliver Platt's a lot of fun. So that's Lake Placid. Another Martin Short movie next, Nick Nolte, and that is Three Fugitives. Yeah, I remember liking this one. Nick Nolte sort of plays this bank robber who's just been released from prison, ends up going to the bank, and Martin Short ends up robbing it, but the police think it's Nick Nolte who's carrying out the robbery. Yeah, a lot of fun, this film. Really enjoy it. There's this absolutely hilarious scene where Martin Short has this wig on, and yeah, it's just a great fun comedy. So that's the Three Fugitives. Next up, Tom Cruise in The Last Samurai. Need to give this one a rewatch. I remember not liking it the first time I saw it. I watched it again and I really enjoyed it, but I just haven't had the edge to rewatch it since. So need to give that one another go. That's The Last Samurai. Next up, we've got James Franco in Whatever It Takes. I remember this sort of being another sort of late 90s, early 2000s comedy. But yeah, really enjoy it. So that's Whatever It Takes. Another comedy here, absolute staple. It's not the best, but I do like it. It's got some great music in it as well. Jason Biggs, Mia Savari in Loser. Yeah, my liking for this movie grows and grows each time I watch it. I know it's not perfect. His flatmates are just three of the biggest fucking assholes you'll ever meet, but they get their comeuppance in the end. But yeah, this is a really good film. Really enjoy this one. That's Loser. Next up, with Michael J. Fox, we have Doc Hollywood. This is kind of like, he's this big hotshot sort of a doctor who ends up sort of breaking down in this small town and has to sort of stay there and get to know the locals. It's a bit like Cars, really, but this obviously came out before it. But yeah, it's a fun small town movie. Really enjoy it. So yeah, it's Doc Hollywood. Next up, we've got a British movie. I absolutely had a ball rewatching this film. It's not the greatest movie of all time, but my God, it is one of the funniest comedies. Kevin and Perry Go Large. I had an absolute great time with this. I forgot how funny Rhys Ifans is in this movie as the insufferable arsehole Eyeball Paul, superstar DJ. Yeah, this was just a staple. Everyone I knew at the time was too young to see this movie, but as soon as it came out in Blockbusters, people's parents were renting it left, right and centre, and then eventually was broadcast on TV. Everyone wanted to see it because of how sort of popular Kevin and Perry were here in the UK from the TV show, from Harry Enfield. But yeah, this movie, it still is funny. I had so much fun rewatching this. That's Kevin and Perry Go Large. Next up, we've got from Robert Zemeckis, What Lies Beneath. Sort of another creepy thriller with Harrison Ford and Michelle Pfeiffer. Two more underrated comedies for me. I'll show these two together just to get through the titles a bit quicker, but this is Tomcats and Out Cold. Tomcats is a lot of fun. Sort of like a group of friends, and they have like a bet, I think, on who's the last one to get married. and Out Cold is a good sort of skiing resort sort of fun comedy. These are just really good throwaway comedies. Really, really enjoyed both of them. So that's Tomcats and Out Cold. Next up from Danny DeVito, we have Death to Smoochie. We've had Norton as well. Yep, really enjoy this one. It's a good rivalry between these two sort of kids TV show presenters. One of them sort of gets axed. One of them is a new one brought in. Revenge ensues and gangsters get involved. And yeah, really like Death to Smoochie. A lot of fun. Two Spielberg movies next that I've upgraded. The Terminal and Catch Me If You Can. Both with Tom Hanks. Yeah, really love both these movies. Great. Terminal is you know, again, Tom Hanks is it's a one-man show really for him. He's just trapped in this airport, and Catch Me If You Can is a good sort of FBI chase thriller to catch a con man. Yeah, really enjoy these two Spielberg movies. Next up with Mel Gibson and Helen Hunt, we have What Women Want. It's a good comedy from what I remember. I need to give this one a rewatch again. That's why I've upgraded it, because I want to check it out again. So that's What Women Want. Next up, good female-led comedy, I should say. And it is Goldie Hawn, Bette Midler, Diane Keaton in First Wives Club. Seen this a long time ago again. Need to give it a rewatch. But I remember liking it, so that's the First Wives Club. And next up, we've got... I didn't even know there was a sequel to this movie, and it's another sort of double feature. I rewatched the first one a couple of weeks ago. I really enjoyed it. It's a good comedy, and I like the cast. Ryan Reynolds and Justin Long, Louis Gussman. And that is Waiting, but I haven't seen the sequel, still waiting, so... yeah, looking forward to giving that one a go. But Waiting, I remember being a very, very enjoyable comedy. So, yeah, that's Waiting and Still Waiting. So next up, we have one of the goriest films ever made, in my opinion. I felt sorry for the people who had to clean up afterwards. And it is Peter Jackson's Dead Alive. Yeah, really fun zombie movie, over the top. The gore is just non-stop. Yeah, absolutely love this one. So that's Dead Alive. Next up, we've got a decent comedy, again with another great cast. Too many names to mention, but it's Big Trouble. Tim Allen is sort of like the lead in this movie, but again, there's just so many people in this film. It's ridiculous, but I just absolutely love this comedy. I think it's so underrated. That's Big Trouble. Another big movie next, Big Daddy, Adam Sandler. Yeah, a lot of fun this one. Really, really enjoy it. Sort of he ends up sort of having to look after his friend's kid. They form this bond, and yeah, it's just comedy ensues, I guess. Big Daddy. I had fun rewatching this one the other day. It's one from my childhood. Rowan Atkinson in Bean, the ultimate disaster movie. Yeah, absolutely love it. He sort of ends up going to this art gallery in Los Angeles for this big unveiling of Whistler's mother, and everything that goes wrong could go wrong. So yeah, that's Bean. Next up, we've got Jim Carrey in Bruce Almighty. There's things I like about this film, and there's things I don't. I don't really like the ending to it. I think it's a bit of a downer, but yeah, there's some moments in here that are just some of the funniest from any Jim Carrey movie ever. The bit with Steve Carell and he's reading the news and Jim Carrey takes control. Yeah, hilarious. And that scene where he's on Niagara Falls at the Maid of the Mist and finds out he doesn't get the promotion. Yeah, so good. That's Bruce Almighty. I had fun rewatching this next one. Again, the late Gene Hackman, John Travolta, Rene Russo, Danny DeVito in Get Shorty. I sort of love these movies that take place in Hollywood, about movies, fake movies within movies. I just, yeah, really enjoy it. So, yeah, let's Get Shorty. Next up with Robin Williams, we have Bicentennial Man. Rewatched this and, yeah, had a really good time with it. I just remember it being, like, as a kid, I wanted to see it, but I just remember it being too long. Like, for a kid of my age at the time when it came out, it was just like, the movie felt like such a chore. But as an adult, I've rewatched it, and yeah, it's a really good film. Really enjoy it. So that's Bicentennial Man. Next up, not a great movie, but again, one I've got nostalgia for. Matt LeBlanc, William Hare in Lost in Space. Yeah, it's an alright movie. I can get some enjoyment from it. There's some bad dialogue in it, definitely, but yeah, it's it's just one of those slices of nostalgia, I guess, when it comes to these types of movies. So that's Lost in Space. Next up with Wesley Snipes, we have Drop Zone. Yeah, this movie's a lot of fun. Really, really dig this one. Great cast, great villain. Yeah, just some great skydiving moments in it as well. So really enjoy it. It's Drop Zone. Tropic Thunder. Yeah, really, really had a good time with this one on rewatch. Had a lot of fun with it. The three leads in it are just having an absolute ball. Some stuff wouldn't be made today for obvious reasons, but yeah, still really like it. So that's Tropic Thunder. Another good comedy now, in my opinion, really underrated. I know a lot of people who say they've seen it really enjoy it, and I can see why. It's another Justin Long-led film, and that is Accepted. Really like it. So it's all about him. He's not a bit of a layabout, but he doesn't get into the university he wants to, so he sort of fabricates one just off the bat and ends up getting everyone going to it. And it's this fake university that exists, and it's everyone who sort of couldn't get into university or didn't want to go ends up going to this one. And yeah, it's obviously the legal stuff kicks in, and just like, you're not a real university, you're a mockery to the academic system. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Really enjoy it. So that's Accepted. Next up, we've got the two leads in this movie. They're not romantically involved in the film, but they have amazing chemistry in it, and I just love how they bounce off each other. It's Brendan Fraser, Liz Haley in Bedazzled. This was, again, just a movie that is a lot of fun. Brendan Fraser, he's kind of down on his luck. He doesn't have many friends, and he meets Liz Haley at this bar, and she says she's the devil and she'll grant him 7 wishes. So, yeah, each wish comes true, but there's like a little catch behind each one. But I really like it. It's a lot of fun. It's not the best movie ever, but it's just an easy watch for me. So that's Bedazzled. Next up, we have many a director behind this one. But yeah, it's an anthology movie, and that is Twilight Zone, the movie. Really, really enjoy it. It had some tragedy behind the scenes with this one as well, particularly to do with the John Landis segment. But overall, I don't forget that, but overall, the finished product, I do enjoy this film. I do like it. It is good. For me, the worst segment in it, unfortunately, is the Steven Spielberg one. It just doesn't grip me as much as the others. The George Miller one, by far, outshines the rest of them. That is just great with John Lithgow on the plane. But yeah, it's a good anthology horror movie. So that's Twilight Zone, the movie. Next up, with Robert Downey Jr. and James Spader, we have Tough Turf. This is a good 80s drama. Really enjoy it. One of these sort of, again, underrated 80s movies that not a lot of people talk about, but it's really good acting in it. And yeah, just like this one. So that's Tough Turf. Next up, the title doesn't do this movie justice, and that is Happiness. This is one of the grimmest and darkest movies you'd probably ever see, given its subject matter. I won't go into it too much, but check this movie out. It is, yeah, it goes places, but it doesn't show you anything. It's just very, very dark with its subject matter, but you don't see anything. It's all up here. Your mind's eye just takes you to places, but yeah, it's a good movie. That's Happiness. Next up, a bit of a fun one. This is not a good movie, but it's just delightful with its cast. Congo. Yeah, Tim Curry in this as well steals the show for me. And the scene with the sesame cake. But yeah, it's just a fun guerrilla movie. That's Congo. Animated staple from my childhood next. That is Balto. Yeah, sort of follows these huskies who are trying to deliver medicine to help these sick kids. And you got Balto, who's like half dog, half wolf. And he doesn't really get accepted by the other dogs because of that. But he's there to help and do what he can. But yeah, I really like this film. That's Balto. Next up, we've got another double feature, and it's Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat Annihilation. I love the first movie. I think it's great. I think the movie itself has one of the best theme tunes ever. I just absolutely adore it. It's not it's not a perfect movie. The sequel's god awful. But again, I have nostalgia for it. I used to watch the sequel over and over again when I was a kid, none the wiser of what... I didn't even know like bad movies existed. But the first one's a lot of fun. Really, really enjoy it. The second one's terrible. But yeah, that's Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Next up, underrated Denzel film in my opinion. John Lithgow is the villain. That is Ricochet. Yeah, awesome movie. There's a scene in the prison in this movie. It was violently horrific. I just remember watching it going, wow, I did not expect that. Scene with a buzzsaw. But yeah, it was just a good movie. John Lithgow's unhinged in this as well. So yeah, that's Ricochet. Next up, Dan Aykroyd, John Candy in The Great Outdoors. Yep, this is just a fun comedy from the mid-80s. Really like it. Two families, the two dads sort of don't get on and sort of have to sort of, try and get on while they're on this holiday together. But yeah, it's a good fun comedy. That's The Great Outdoors. I had a really good time with this next one. It's owned by a different title here in the UK. I think it's called Deadly Pursuit, but in the States it's called Shoot to Kill. Sidney Poitier, really, really like it. It sort of follows, at the start there's this kidnapping that happens, and Sidney Poitier is like the FBI agent trying to find him and locate him, and the kidnapper sort of ends up going on this hiking trip, this group of hikers. But you don't know which one is the kidnapper and the murderer. But when the reveal happens, it just happens very, very quickly and very, very sort of abruptly in this movie. But I wish that had gone on a bit longer, where you spend time with the characters and you don't know which one is the bad guy in this film. But I really like it. It's a good movie. So that's Deadly Pursuit, or Shoot to Kill. Next up, I know Sammy G was asking me about this film, and yes, I did pick it up, Sam. It's a really good film. Really enjoy it. Edward James Osborne, Lou Diamond Phillips in Stand and Deliver. So yeah, this is like these hopeless students at this school, sort of like I think it's like the rough part of LA. This maths teacher comes in to teach them calculus, and you just think they've got no hope at learning this. They just don't want to be there. But what happens is the teacher ends up teaching them in a way where they are actually interested and they do sort of want to do well. But when they all eventually take their exams, they all get exactly the same score, and it's at that point then the school's put under investigation for plagiarism and cheating and stuff like that. But I won't say what happens, but it is a really good film. I really, really enjoy it. So that's Stand and Deliver. Next up from Woody Allen, we have Purple Rose of Cairo. Really enjoy this one. Mia Farrow, she sort of falls in love with this movie character on screen, played by Jeff Daniels, and his character actually ends up stepping out of the screen into the real world. It's a bit like Last Action Hero, I guess, before Last Action Hero, but yeah, it's a fun Woody Allen movie. Really enjoy it. Jeff Daniels, Mia Farrow, great chemistry in this one. So that's Purple Rose of Cairo. Next up with John Cusack, we have The Sure Thing, Rob Reiner movie. Really enjoy this one. Good road trip movie. Yeah, good cast as well. That's The Sure Thing. Another Jeff Daniels movie here now. Anna Paquin play father and daughter in this one, and that is Fly Away Home. So this again is another sort of movie that's a staple to my childhood, I guess. I remember seeing this at the cinema, but I just really, really enjoy it. It's yeah, it's got heart to it, this movie. So that's Fly Away Home. Next up, an excellent performance from Richard Dreyfuss in this movie, and that is Mr. Holland's Opus. Absolutely love this film, as he plays this music teacher who just wants to teach music, but budget cuts and restraints sort of get in the way. It's all about his life as a music teacher. He has to face these sort of really tough challenges in life. He has a son who's deaf as well, and yeah, it's just a really, really good movie. Really enjoy it. So that's Mr. Holland's Opus. Next up, another sort of 80s comedy movie here, Can't Buy Me Love. Patrick Dempsey, yeah, he's just sort of this like geeky kid at school, and he offers money to like the popular girl at school to sort of be seen with him and pretend to be his girlfriend, and just so he can, so his popularity can increase. But yeah, obviously the morals are sort of thrown out the window there, I guess, with its premise nowadays. But yeah, I really like this movie nonetheless. So that's Can't Buy Me Love. Next up, a great, if one of my favourite romantic movies ever, I just really like this one, and that is Untamed Heart. Christian Slater, Marissa Tomei. Yeah, just really enjoy it. Marissa Tomei is absolutely stunning looking woman, and in this movie she's this girl who's just in the wrong relationship always at the wrong time. And Adam, played by Christian Slater, is sort of like this busboy at this restaurant where they work, and she sort of realizes that, you know, he might be a decent person to date, so they romantically get involved. But I'm not going to say anything else because the movie just goes to a very, very sad and tragic place. But yeah, I really, really like this film. I think it's really good. So that's Untamed Heart. Next up, we have Mumford. Yeah, this is a good, underrated movie again that I really enjoy. So plays a psychiatrist in this small town who everyone ends up going to see him for different reasons, but he's hiding a bit of a secret, but I won't say what it is. But yeah, enjoy this one. That's Mumford. Next up, we have Grand Canyon. Another stellar cast. Really, really enjoy this one. Visually at the end, when you get to see the Grand Canyon, it's absolutely stunning. But yeah, Kevin Kline, Steve Martin. Yeah, just a good movie. That's Grand Canyon. Next up, from Martin Scorsese, we have the underrated After Hours. Yeah, really, really enjoy this one. It pretty much just follows this guy who just wants to get home, but everything gets in his way and is preventing him from doing so. But yeah, it's a good movie. That's After Hours. Comedy here with Gwyneth Paltrow and Jack Black from the Farleys, I think, and that's Shallow Hal. Yeah, really enjoy this one again. Another one that just, sick of sounding like a broken record, but another one that probably wouldn't be made today. But again, who cares? It's just a fun movie. I really enjoy it. Not a perfect movie, but yeah, it's just a fun, tongue-in-cheek movie. So that's Shallow Hal. Another double feature next with Billy Crystal, and that is City Slickers and City Slickers 2. I remember really enjoying the first one. I remember it having a young Jake Gyllenhaal in it, but it's just about these guys who just want to get away from, I think, their partners and their wives and just have fun on this weekend. I think the second one sort of follows the same premise. But yeah, have a lot of fun with this one. So that's City Slickers 1 and 2. Next up, from Richard Donner, Mel Gibson, we have Maverick. Yeah, just a really, really fun card tournament western movie. Really, really enjoy this one. James Garner's pretty good in it as well. Pretty funny at the end when he reveals his big plan. But yeah, this is a good movie. That's Maverick. Next up, with Michael Douglas and Demi Moore, we have Disclosure. This was one of these movies that I remember seeing on TV when I was a kid, and I definitely should not have been watching this movie. The scene that I saw when I was a kid, when these two actually meet in the movie and do what they do. But yeah, I was blown away as I was like, what am I watching? When I saw that scene. But yeah, it's just a really good movie. These two old acquaintances, they sort of, Demi Moore very, very much forces herself on Michael Douglas, but then she accuses him of sexual harassment in the movie. It's very, very interesting, very, very interesting take. A little bit ahead of its time, I think, with that sort of premise. But yeah, really enjoy this one. It does go a bit unnecessarily CGI heavy towards the end. I don't know why they did that. I think they just wanted to do it because it was a popular thing to do. But yeah, just really enjoy this one. That's Disclosure. And next up, another Hugh Grant movie, we have About a Boy. This one kind of sort of put Nicholas Hoult on the map for a little bit. He kind of disappeared a little bit after this one, but then he sort of came back. But yeah, it's another Hugh Grant movie. Really enjoyed this British comedy. But it's been a while since I've seen it, so need to give it a rewatch. So yeah, that's About a Boy. So next up, we've got another sort of movie I remember seeing on TV when I was younger, an animated movie, and that is DuckTales, the movie, Treasure of the Lost Lamp. Yeah, one of these movies where in the early 90s where Christopher Lloyd voiced or played the villain in the movie, and yeah, I just remember really, really enjoying this one. I have a lot of fun with it, a lot of nostalgia. DuckTales, the movie. Next up, I'll show these two together as well, two Woody Harrelson movies. I watched these two in one night and I had a blast with both of them. The People vs. Larry Flint and Kingpin. Yeah, People vs. Larry, what a performance he gives in this movie, just so over the top. And Kingpin is just, yeah, it's another great comedy from the Farleys. Really, really enjoyed it. But yeah, two Woody Harrelson movies there that I had a great time with. So that's People vs. Larry Flint and Kingpin. Next up, sort of an underrated Christina Ricci movie here with Samuel L. Jackson in it as well. Black Snake Moan. I remember really liking this one. It sort of follows her and she ends up sort of being kidnapped by Samuel L. Jackson's character. It's just a really weird, bizarre movie. Justin Timberlake's in it as well. But really like this one. That's Black Snake Moan. Next up, we have Leonardo DiCaprio, and again in another ensemble cast, and that's The Man in the Iron Mask. I remember really liking this one as well. A lot of fun. Not a perfect movie, but a fun movie nonetheless. So that's The Man in the Iron Mask. Another animated staple from my childhood, even though it's not. This is not a kid's movie by any means, but it's Beavis and Butthead Do America. A really, really fun time with this one. Like the music in it. It doesn't overstay its welcome as well. I think it's a little over an hour. But yeah, a lot of fun this film. That's Beavis and Butthead Do America. Gene Hackman and Owen Wilson next in Behind Enemy Lines. I remember really liking this one. It's not been that long since I watched it for the first time, to be honest. But yeah, it took me a while to get around to it, but I remember liking it. So that's Behind Enemy Lines. Another one from my childhood. Next now we have The Mask of Zorro. Benicio del Toro, Anthony Hopkins, the stunning Catherine Zeta-Jones. Yeah, really remember liking this one. So that's The Mask of Zorro. One of the best music concert movies that I've seen. Anyway, I haven't seen too many, but for me this is one of the best. It's the Talking Heads one, Stop Making Sense. Yeah, remember really liking this one. This really sort of got me into some of their music. I'm not a massive fan of them, but there's songs by them I really like Slippery People, Life During Wartime. I really like those songs, but yeah, this is a good concert film, so that's Stop Making Sense. Next up with Robert Duvall, we have Tender Mercies. Remember, this is the movie I think he won his Oscar for lead actor. But yeah, it's a good little sort of small town western type movie, good drama, for what I remember. So yeah, that's Tender Mercies. Next up with Kurt Russell, Robert Zemeckis movie, we have Used Cars. Yeah, I'm really liking this one. It's a lot of fun. It's sort of like these two sort of car sales companies go head to head. One of them is very by the book, and the other one's very sort of, you know, extravagant with the way they do things, led by Kurt Russell. But yeah, it's a fun movie. That's Used Cars. Next up with Daryl Hannah and Steve Martin, we have Roxanne. I remember liking this one. I think it's, again, obviously a loose remake of the Cyrano de Bergerac tale. But yeah, it's a good movie. Really like it. That's Roxanne. These two, you know, two more movies for staple from my childhood. It is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 and 3. Secret of the Ooze is a good follow-up, even though I think a lot of complaints in the first movie, they tried to sort of tone the violence down for the second one. The third one's not a good movie, but this was the Teenage Mutant Turtles movie I grew up with as a kid. It was the one I used to watch all the time. It was on Channel 5 all the time. And yeah, I used to rewatch this countlessly, over and over and over again. But I like the trilogy. The first movie for me is clearly the best. The quality, I think, goes down as each movie comes out, but yeah, they're just two fun movies for me. So that's Turtles 2 and 3. Next up with Michael J. Fox, we have Teen Wolf. Not a movie I've seen too often. Didn't watch this one a hell of a lot. I think I've only seen it 2 or 3 times, but I need to give it a rewatch. I know the sequel's terrible with Jason Bateman, but yeah, need to give this one another go. So that's Teen Wolf. Next up we have Star 80. So I don't remember too much about this. I remember it sort of being based on a true story, I guess. Erica Roberts is really good in the movie. But yeah, it's just not something I remember too much about. I know it's about, I think it's this model who was getting into the adult industry at the time and a very, very possessive partner. But yeah, I need to give this one a rewatch, so that's Star 80. Another movie with Daryl Hannah and Tom Hanks as well, and that is Splash. Yep, John Candy as well, Eugene Levy in this one. Really, really enjoy it. Tom Hanks comes across this mermaid. Yeah, that's the movie. But really, really enjoy it. That's Splash. Next up, another childhood staple of mine that I remember seeing on TV, and that is Free Willy. Yeah, just a good sort of adventure movie about this lad who forms this bond with this killer whale and wants to sort of set him free. But really, really enjoy it from what I remember. So that's Free Willy. Haven't seen any of the sequels though. Next up, I've heard so many people say this is an underrated 80s gem, and yeah, I have seen it before. I did like it, but I just didn't love it. But that is Mischief with Kelly Preston. I need to give this one another rewatch. I'm definitely due for it, but I remember liking it okay, but just not loving it. So that's Mischief. From the 80s again, Nick Cage in Valley Girl. Haven't seen this one in the longest time, again, since the DVD days, but that's why I've upgraded it, I guess. So yeah, that's Valley Girl. Next up, with Demi Moore again and Emilio Estevez, we have Wisdom. Really like this movie. It's sort of like an 80s version of Bonnie and Clyde, but yeah, just really, really like it. So that's Wisdom. Next up, Melanie Griffith, Sigourney Weaver, Harrison Ford, we have Working Girl. I remember seeing the ending to this on TV when I was younger and just really, really intrigued and liked it, and how backstabbing Sigourney Weaver was in the film. But yeah, need to give this one a rewatch soon, so that's Working Girl. Next up, from director Tom Holland, who brought us Fright Night. I think he regrets making this one and he wanted to do Fright Night 2 instead, but this is with Whoopi Goldberg as well. Got Sam Elliott in here as well. That is Fatal Beauty. Yeah, she plays this cop who's investigating this drug called Fatal Beauty that's going around that is killing a lot of people. But yeah, it's just a good narcotics movie. Really enjoy it. So that's Fatal Beauty. Next up, with John Candy and Kerry Green, we have Summer Rental. So again, yeah, this is one I really, really enjoyed. Really remember, a good sort of John Candy comedy movie that you pretty much watch at summertime. So that's Summer Rental. This next one, we were asked about this one, and this is the one I gave an answer to that I would love to see like a decent, proper, extravagant release for. And it's Farrah Fawcett in Extremities. Yeah, just a really, really uncomfortable home invasion movie. But yeah, I really like the film. I think it's a really good, well acted. It pretty much takes place in one room, this movie, but yeah, I just really like it. So that's Extremities. Next up, another underrated Denzel film in my opinion with John Goodman, that is Fallen. I need to give this one a rewatch. I haven't seen it in a long, long time, but I remember really liking it. It's got sort of a supernatural take to it. You don't see too many of those from Denzel, but yeah, just really, really like it. So that's Fallen. Christopher Nolan next, and it is with obviously Robin Williams and Al Pacino, and that is Insomnia. Yeah, another underrated movie. I remember Robin Williams at the time doing movies like this and 1 Hour Photo. Yeah, just really, really different take for him. More serious, grounded crime movies. But yeah, looking forward to giving this one a rewatch as well. So that's Insomnia. This is a Ron Howard movie next with Mel Gibson. I really like this one. That is Ransom. Yeah, really good movie where he sort of plays this millionaire and his son gets kidnapped. And they pretty much want to sort of, you know, they want like $2 million for him. But he puts a bit of a twist on what to do with the money. That's all I'll say. But yeah, it's a good film. Really, really enjoy it. That's Ransom. Next up, we got a thriller here with Sam Neill and Billy Zane, Nicole Kidman, and that is Dead Calm. Yeah, just this really, really good, sort of stranded on a boat in the middle of nowhere type of movie where Billy Zane's just this really unhinged villain. One of the best villain deaths ever, in my opinion. Really, really underrated. So that's Dead Calm. Next up, a good sort of creepy psychological thriller next. Really, really enjoy this one, and that is Identity. Yeah, just really good cast. John Cusack, Ray Liotta. Yeah, just really enjoy it. It's just these people who end up going to this motel, and they all sort of have these strange things in common. Everyone has the same birthday, which is just really bizarre. They all start getting bumped off one by one, and the number on the keys start counting down. It's just a really, really good psychological thriller. Really, really enjoy it. So that's Identity. Similar to Drop Zone now, this movie sort of came out at the same time with Charlie Sheen, Natasha Kinski, and that is Terminal Velocity. Yep, similar to Drop Zone, just a lot of fun. Really good movie about the skydiving. Yeah, just enjoy it a lot. It's Terminal Velocity. Next up, we have this sort of loose Christmas movie, but that is The Ref with Dennis Lowry and Kevin Spacey. Yeah, I just remember this one being really good. He sort of takes this couple who their relationship is very much on the rocks, and he sort of ends up kidnapping them, realizing that he's got more on his hands than he thought. But yeah, it's a good movie. That's The Ref. And next up, we've got the Best Picture winner. I think this was the last movie to win Best Picture in the 80s. But that is Driving Miss Daisy with Morgan Freeman, Jessica Tandy. Dan Aykroyd is in it as well. But yeah, this is a good drama. I really, really enjoy this one. So that's Driving Miss Daisy. Next up, I rewatched this one, and I watched 4 films before it. I watched all 4 Superman movies, and then I decided, you know what, I'll give this one a go as well. Haven't seen it in a while, so I watched Supergirl. And it's a bad movie, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Superman 4 as well. Terrible, terrible movies, but I don't know, there was just something about them I liked. I was just too entertained. But yeah, Supergirl, not a great movie, but one again I've got nostalgia for. It's one of these movies that I just remember seeing on TV when I was younger, just catching the climax. I see where she flies up that mountain, and yeah, I just remember. I remember Peter Cook being in the movie as well. But yeah, just a bizarre film. Supergirl. Next up, we've got probably one of the movies with the most grimmest endings ever, and that is The Mist. I really enjoy this one. From Stephen King. Is Frank Darabont directing it as well. Yeah, it's that setup where you're stuck in the shopping mall and you just don't know what's out there. But yeah, really, really enjoy it. Well, not shopping mall, supermarket in this one. But yeah, The Mist, it's a lot of fun. Really, really like it. And that ending is just memorable. Yeah, next up we've got, I need to give this one a rewatch, Benny and June. Haven't seen it in a long, long time. I just remember it's something about this brother and sister. The sister obviously is got I think she's got like learning difficulties, and so does Johnny Depp's character when he comes into the mix. But yeah, I just remember really, really liking it for what it was. So that's Benny and June. Another Gene Hackman movie next we've got with Willem Dafoe. That is Mississippi Burning. I just remember this being a good crime drama. Really, really enjoy it. So that's, yeah, Mississippi Burning. Next up with Will Smith, we've got I, Robot. Haven't seen this in the longest time, but I do need to give it a rewatch. Sort of similar to The Last Samurai. Need to give this one another check. So yeah, that's I, Robot. Good sort of little indie movie next. Ghost World. Yeah, I just, again, haven't seen this in the longest time. That's why I've upgraded most of these, but yeah, I just remember this being a good sort of indie movie with Scarlett Johansson. So that's Ghost World. Another double feature next from Disney, and that is Homeward Bound and Homeward Bound 2, Lost in San Francisco. Second one's not as good, but I do remember liking the first one. Again, another one of the animals is voiced by Michael J. Fox as well. But yeah, that's the Homeward Bound double pack. Next up with Kurt Russell, we have Bone Tomahawk. Yeah, I remember this being a slow burn, but it really, really gets going in that third act. The wishbone kill is one of the most horrific things I think I've ever seen. It was too much. It was wow. But yeah, really, really enjoy this one. That's Bone Tomahawk. Next up, we have The Simpsons movie. Yeah, really enjoy this one. It's a good film. It's a fun film. I'm a massive fan of the show, and I think the movie's pretty good. So yeah, that's all I can really say about it. That's a Simpsons movie. Next up, Paranormal Activity. Yeah, I remember this being quite effective, quite creepy. One of the most profitable movies and series ever, I guess. There's a lot you can do with a camera and night vision, I guess, but yeah, it's definitely creepy from what I remember. So yeah, it's Paranormal Activity. Next up from James Wan, we have Death Sentence with Kevin Bacon. Yeah, underrated revenge movie, this one. Really, really enjoy it. That's Death Sentence. Early 80s horror film, Fade to Black. I haven't seen this one in a while. Need to give it a rewatch. I remember Mickey Rourke being in this and Dennis Christopher. So yeah, I remember it takes place at like a theatre as well. Great musical movie next. We've got Once. Yep, really, really enjoy this. Sort of this busker who meets this girl, this foreign girl, and they sort of hit it off and form a relationship and start to make music together. But yeah, really enjoy it. That's Once. Underrated prison movie next with, again, the late Val Kilmer, Stephen Dorff, and that is Felon. Yeah, just remember really, really liking this one. Really having a good time with it, so that's Felon. Another great movie here, suspenseful thriller, and that is Flight Plan with Jodie Foster. She sort of ends up getting on this plane, and she's like the first one on with her daughter, and she ends up falling asleep before anyone else gets on the plane. She wakes up and her daughter's gone, just completely vanished. And everyone thinks she's insane because no one saw her daughter or saw her come on with her daughter. No one's got any recollection, and you start to question, what's really happened here? Are we on her side? Are we not? You sort of doubt yourself in this film, but I really like it. It's really, really good. So that's Flight Plan. Underrated Ridley Scott movie next, and that is Matchstick Men. Yeah, Sam Rockwell, Nick Cage. I haven't seen this again in the longest time, but I remember really liking it. I think it's about these con men. But yeah, that's Matchstick Men. Need to check that out again soon. Another Mel Gibson movie with Goldie Hawn, Bird on a Wire. Need to check this one out again. Been a long time since I've seen it. But yeah, it's Mel Gibson rocking the mullet, so what more can you ask for? That's Bird on a Wire. From Disney, Moana 2. Yep, not as good as the first in my opinion, but enjoyed it. Had a fun time with it. Yep, don't really say about it. It's Moana 2. Another Woody Allen movie next. We've got Mighty Aphrodite. Yeah, I remember this one. It's sort of about him and his wife. They've adopted this baby, and he wants to find out more about the birth mother of the child, but he finds out that she's like actually this prostitute. But yeah, I really like the film. I think it's really good. So that's Mighty Aphrodite. Another one with Mel Gibson and Michelle Pfeiffer, Kurt Russell as well. Tequila Sunrise. Haven't seen this one again in the longest time. But that's why I've got it on Blu Ray to give it that rewatch. So yeah, that's Tequila Sunrise. Next up, we've got three movies that are for three of the funniest films. I can just put these on and have a blast with them. So it is, Jackass number 2 and Jackass 3. Yeah, these are just some of the funniest prank movies that I've seen. I just really, really enjoy them. The fourth one's good as well. But yeah, these for me are just have some of the funniest moments in them. I think the standout moment for me from any of them has to be the Valentine's Day card on the wall in the second one. I won't say what happens, but my God, I was belly laughing. Meet the Parents next, Ben Stiller, Robert De Niro. Took me a while to sort of really gel with this one. I didn't get the hype over it, but yeah, it's a good movie. I do enjoy it. The two of them have good chemistry in this film, so yeah, that's Meet the Parents. Next up, we've got Monsters Ball. I remember this one being, quite a gritty film, but I need to check it out again. It's been the longest time, but that's why I've upgraded it. So yeah, that's Monsters Ball. Next up with Christopher Reeve and Michael Caine, we have Death Trap. I remember really liking this one. It was a lot of fun. It's very much, a twisty-turny type of movie with what goes on in it, but yeah, I just remember being really good. So that's Death Trap. Next up, we have the Oscar-winning Nick Cage in this one, and that is with Elizabeth Shue as well, Leaving Las Vegas. Yeah, I remember really enjoying it. Need to check it out again. It's a good drama. I think Julian Lennon's in this movie as well for a little bit, but yeah, it's a good film. Need to check it out again though. And next up, we have Shane Meadows, Dead Man's Shoes, Paddy Considine, Toby Kebbell. Yeah, need to give this one a rewatch. I just remember being really good. That big reveal at the end as well. Hard hitting. Sort of about him getting revenge on people who mistreated his brother. But yeah, it's a good movie. Great double bill, this one, with Tyrannosaur, which was a movie that Paddy Considine directed. But yeah, Dead Man's Shoes. And next up, we have Joe Dante's Gremlins 2, The New Batch. Yeah, been looking to upgrade this one for a long time. Absolutely love the two Gremlins movies. I love how the second one is just so different to the first as well. Well, yeah, just a lot of fun. So that's Gremlins 2, The New Batch. So going into the last stretch of Blu-rays now before we get into the 4Ks. Next one we've got Cher, Nicolas Cage in Moonstruck. Another good romantic movie. Obviously Cher winning Best Actress for this one. Cher might be one of my favourite people who've made that transition from musician to acting. I know, I just think she's really good at both, but yeah, this is just a good romantic movie, really enjoy it. So that's Moonstruck. And next up, another romantic movie, really enjoy this one as well, from Martin Scorsese, bit of a period drama. That is The Age of Innocence. Winona Ryder, Daniel Day-Lewis, Michelle Pfeiffer. Yeah, really enjoy this one. So that's The Age of Innocence. And next up, from Alex Winter, starring in this one, directing it. You got a cameo in there as well from Keanu Reeves, and that is Freaked. Yeah, really good. Sort of this these group of people, they come across this this sort of freak show led by Randy Quaid, who just kidnaps people and turns them into freaks for his attraction scheme that he has going. But yeah, really enjoy this one. A lot of fun and great practical effects. So yeah, that's Freaked. Next up, we've got an early 80s slasher. That is Maniac. Really enjoy this one. Good 80s horror. The ending to this movie really creeped me out as well. Some really good effects in it. So yeah, that's Maniac. Next up, we've got Desert Hearts as well. Really enjoy this one. Follows this like a divorced woman who sort of ends up spending a lot of time with this younger woman who's a bit more out free, and the two of them form this relationship. That's all I'll say about it, but it's worth checking out. So that's Desert Hearts. Next up, we've got Daryl. Yeah, it's the one I don't remember too much about, and again, need to give it a rewatch. That's why I've got it on Blu-ray. But yeah, from the mid 80s, 86 I want to say. But yeah, need to give this one a rewatch. So that's Daryl. Next up, a musical to win Best Picture, 2002, Chicago, Renee Zellweger, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Richard Gere. I remember this one being a bit more of a spectacle to enjoy rather more so than the story for me, but yeah, need to give it a rewatch. That's Chicago. Shattered Glass next with Hayden Christensen. Probably his best movie, the best acting he's done. in my opinion anyway. He sort of plays this editor for, I think it's a newspaper or magazine, and a lot of the stories he's coming up with, he's just, yeah, it's exactly that. He's just coming up with them, fabricating them, making them up. But he does it in a way that he can sort of get away with it. It's really bizarre, but I love this film. I think it's great. It's that Shattered Glass. Next up, we've got another great cast in this one from Warner Brothers, and that is Diner. Yeah, too many names to mention this one, but Daniel Stern in this movie had my favourite scene in it with his records, and I think someone puts one of his records back in the wrong place. The way he feels about his records is how I feel about my movies. I just love that scene. So that's Diner. Next up, another Scorsese film with DiCaprio, and that is The Aviator. Yeah, I need to give this one a rewatch again. I remember it being quite long, but yeah, some good visuals in it anyway. So that's The Aviator. Another one from Spielberg, young Christian Bale in Empire from the Sun. Yeah, I remember really liking this one as well. Very bloated movie in my opinion, but still some good acting in it. But yeah, really enjoy it. That's Empire of the Sun. Next up, this is Brett Ratner's movie, the first one he did with Chris Tucker. That is Money Talks. Yeah, really like this one. Chris Tucker, absolutely hilarious. Bit of a precursor to the Rush Hour films. But yeah, Charlie Sheen in there as well. That's Money Talks. Good comedy of Andy McDowell and Michael Keaton next. Multiplicity. Really enjoy this one. The more of Michael Keaton, the better in my opinion. So yeah, can't go wrong. It's Multiplicity. Oh god, this movie's so bizarre, but I love it. It's just weird, but again, I just love it for what it does. That's Free Jack, Emilio Estevez, Anthony Hopkins, Mick Jagger. Yeah, what else can be said? Mick Jagger is just not the best actor ever, but yeah, he's doing something in this movie, that's for sure. I don't even know what the hell the movie's about, but I just really enjoy it. That's Free Jack. Next up with Charles Bronson, we have Murphy's Law. So yeah, this was a good one. Really, really enjoy it. There's a scene at the airport in this one. I'd say blew my mind, but that's a bit too near the knuckle with what actually happens. But yeah, it's just brutal in that moment. But yeah, it's a good movie. Really, really enjoy it from Bronson. So that's Murphy's Law. Next up with Kirsten Dunst, Michelle Williams, we have Dick. Yeah, it's a fun movie. It sort of follows these two girls who end up sort of befriending Richard Nixon, but they find out like he's not all he's cracked up to be. It's it's one of those types of movies, but it's a good tongue-in-cheek comedy. Enjoy it for what it is. So yeah, that's Dick. I really enjoy this one next with Gary Busey, Mimi Rogers, Hydra in the House. It sort of follows him he's just been released from prison or an institution, and he ends up stalking this family and living in their attic without them knowing. And yeah, it's got some creepy moments in it. Really, really enjoy it. So that's Hydra in the House. And next up we've got The Bedroom Window. Really enjoyed this one with Steve Guttenberg. He's having an affair with his boss's wife, but he ends up seeing a murder take place or an attack outside the window of his boss's wife, but he obviously cannot testify in court because, oh no, it's her who ends up seeing it, but she can't do it because it would expose the affair. And so he says, oh okay, I'll take your place, but things go wrong. There's a couple of technicalities that end up getting the attacker off, and he ends up coming after them. But yeah, it's a really good film, really enjoy it. That's The Bedroom Window. Fun comedy next. Yeah, a bit of an action film with Mark Wahlberg. The Big Hit. I like this one. It's a lot of fun. It's very tongue-in-cheek. It's just daft, but it's got some fun characters in it. So that's The Big Hit. Another one with Charlie Sheen now. We've got The Chase. Yep, just really enjoy this one. It does exactly what it says on the tin. It's just a fun car chase movie. Really like it. So yeah, that's The Chase. Next up we have with Matthew McConaughey, Ed TV. So I think this one got compared to The Truman Show quite a fair bit when it came out. It's sort of about him. He agrees to have this camera crew follow him morning, noon, and night, like 24/7 all the time, to promote this to be part of this TV show where it just follows this random person. So he has to give up all his privacy rights and everything, and he just agrees to do it. But yeah, just a fun film for what I remember. I said TV. Next up, we've got 3 movies here. I think they were just made by the same director, but they all have the same sort of vibe to them. And they are 3 fun comedy movies. I quite like them. One of them's a little bit of a slasher. But we have Beer Fest, Club Dread, and The Baby Makers. So, yeah, Beer Fest is a lot of fun. I really like it. It's all about the Americans going up against the Germans in a drinking competition. Really, really enjoy it. Club Dread was a bit of a slasher on a tropical island. Really, really fun. Really enjoyed it. And The Baby Makers is a lot of fun. It's this couple who they want to have a baby, but one of the guy, he finds out he's firing blanks. So he remembers that he donated sperm years ago to a sperm bank, and it's about him trying to get it back so that they can have this baby. Not a great movie, but it has some funny moments. So yeah, that's Beer Fest, Club Dread, and The Baby Makers. Next up, we have Major Pain. Yep, really, really enjoyed this one. It's all about this drill sergeant major who ends up going to this military school with the kids there and incorporating his methods. It's a lot of fun. I remember Michael Ironside being in this as well. But yeah, it's just a fun comedy. That's Major Pain. Next up, we've got a British comedy. I remember everyone telling me to avoid the American remake of this, and I was like, yeah, okay, well, I'll watch the British version. It's a blast. I absolutely love it. It's so funny. That's Death at a Funeral. Yeah, really, really enjoy this one. Great time with it. I remember watching this one years ago with a couple of friends, and we absolutely fell in love with it. We just thought it was great. Just, yeah, so funny. That's Death at a Funeral. Next up, we've got, I think this is a Cameron Crowe written film. Yep, and it is from the 80s. That is The Wildlife. Yeah, really enjoy this one. If you enjoy Fast Times at Ridgemont High, give this a go, because this is kind of like a spiritual follow-up. Yeah, just really, really love it, with a great cast. Chris Penn, Rick Moranis is in here as well, Eric Stoltz, Leah Thompson. Yeah, just a really good film. Really enjoy it. So that's The Wildlife. Next up, another Woody Allen film, one that I really, really enjoy. Might be my favourite Woody Allen film, to be honest. That's Bullets Over Broadway. Really enjoy this one. John Cusack plays playwright he's struggling with writer's block to try and finish this play he's writing. He gets these gangsters involved to fund the play as well, but they'll only fund it if the gangster's girlfriend, played by Jennifer Tilly, will be in it. And she has a bodyguard as well. But the only thing is she's terrible. She can't act. So he's struggling to finish how to write this, as well with coping with her and how bad she is as an actress. But her bodyguard is actually knows how to fill in the gaps for his play. It's really bizarre, but he has the talent, and the two of them really get on. But it's just a fun film. Really, really enjoy it. I have a lot of good time with this one. So that's Bullets Over Broadway. Next up, this one was a movie that eluded me for years. I remember seeing bits and bobs of it on TV when I was younger. It's known as Teen Agent here in the UK, but in I think the rest of the world, it's called If Looks Could Kill. I'm so glad to finally have this on Blu Ray. I really, really like this movie. It's not a good movie, but it's not a bad one either. It's got some good moments in it. It's a case of mistaken identity. This young lad who's going on this school trip to France to make up for poor grades so he can graduate is mistaken for a secret agent. And yeah, that's pretty much the movie. I absolutely love it. I have a blast with it. So much nostalgia for it. Yeah, that's If Looks Could Kill. Next up, we've got a movie that's not available here in the UK. I think it was due to the it didn't get a release because of the James Bulger murder. Absolutely tragic. But I managed to get a hold of this film and give it a watch, and I can see why it wasn't released here, because it was just too near the knuckle, I think, with its subject matter. But this is Mikey. Yeah, this movie follows a real nasty piece of shit of a kid who is he just goes from adoptive home to adoptive home, wreaking havoc. But yeah, it is a good film. I do enjoy it, but yeah, it's one to check out if you like those types of movies. So that's Mikey. Next up from Disney, we have Cool Runnings with John Candy. You need to give this one a rewatch. This, funnily enough, was not one that I grew up with. I know a lot of people say they grew up with this, Hocus Pocus, Homeward Bound. This was one for me that eluded me. I just didn't grow up with it at all. But yeah, need to give it a rewatch as well. I know it's about the Jamaican bobsled team. But yeah, that's Cool Runnings. Next up, with Robert Williams and Shelley Duvall, we have Popeye. Again, not a fantastic movie. I think it's Robert Altman, but I know this movie has its fan base and a lot of people love it. I actually think Robert Williams and Shelley Duvall respectively do well in the roles that they're cast with. But yeah, it's one I need to give another rewatch to anyway, so that's Popeye. Speaking of rewatches, I need to check this one out as well. Muriel's Wedding with Toni Collette. Haven't seen this in the longest time, but I remember actually quite liking it. I remember there being a lot of ABBA music in it. But yeah, that's Muriel's Wedding. Yeah, another great comedy from the 90s here. Ice Cube, Chris Tucker in Friday. Yeah, need to give this one a rewatch as well. I remember they having an absolute blast with this. Just absolutely hilarious. So that's Friday. A bit of an underrated rom-com with Diane Lane and John Cusack next. Must Love Dogs. Yeah, I remember liking this one. I think the two of them have got great chemistry. It sort of was a bit of a resurgence for them, I think, because they were both sort of known for movies from the 80s, and then I think this came out in the early 2000s, and yeah, bit of a breath of fresh air for them. So yeah, that's Must Love Dogs. I think this is Sidney Lumet's last movie that he made, Before the Devil Knows You're Dead. Yeah, this is another great crime movie. Really, really enjoy it. The opening scene in this with Philip Seymour Hoffman and Marissa Tomei. You are like Philip Seymour Hoffman, you absolute lucky bastard. But yeah, it's a good movie from what I remember. Really good, solid crime movie. So that's Before the Devil Knows You're Dead. Brian De Palma sci-fi film next. Mission to Mars. Gary Sinise and Tim Robbins. Yeah, I remember liking this one. It's got that Van Halen song in it I absolutely love, Dance the Night Away. And yeah, just remember having a good time with this one, Mission to Mars. Gotta give a shout out to Jamie Powell for putting me onto this one. Really, really fun Australian movie, really like it. That is The Castle. So yeah, it follows this guy and his family. They pretty much live near this airport. The airport's looking to expand, and in order to do so, they want to buy his house off him, but he absolutely refuses to budge. Why should he have to sell his house just to make this airport bigger and uproot everything? He actually likes where he lives. Yeah, he shouldn't have to do it, but the courts and things and everything are just sort of going against him in this movie. But I won't say what happens, but it's a good film. Really, really like it. That's The Castle. Next up, a fantastic Ralph Macchio movie next year as well. Jamie Getz in Crossroads. Really good music film as well. Really enjoy the guitar duel at the end of this movie. Yeah, just a really good, solid film. It's Crossroads. Great comedy next year. I think it's from 2007. Andy Samberg in Hot Rod. Yeah, absolutely love this one. So funny. So quotable. Just, yeah, puts a smile on my face talking about it. Love this one. Hot Rod. And the last Blu-ray we've got here is Beautiful Girls with Timothy Hutton. Great cast. Matt Dillon, Rosie O'Donnell, Natalie Portman, Mia Savaro, Uma Thurman. Yeah, just another great, I don't want to say coming of age film, but this is the movie that probably would have been made after a coming of age film. It's coming of age in the next chapter in your life. But yeah, really, really enjoy it. That's Beautiful Girls. So yeah, those are all the Blu-rays. Next up, moving into the 4Ks. Okay, so moving into the 4Ks now. And the first batch we've got here are pretty much all Arrow releases. So the first one we've got is, it's a little bit battered, this one, when it arrived, but I know it's out of print. I got it for a good price, and I'm not too bothered. It's only really the slip that's got a few nicks here and there, but this is Quentin Tarantino's Inglourious Bastards. I had a great time watching this. I had a great time watching all the Tarantino films a few weeks ago, and yeah, this one's absolutely exceptional. Just what a great film it is. Yeah, superb. Brad Pitt, Christoph Waltz, yeah, great performances in it. Everyone's firing at all pistons. I know Tarantino is very, very demanding as a director. When that camera's rolling, he expects everyone to give 100%. Well, as every director should, but yeah, this is just a great one, Inglourious Bastards. So next up as well, again from Arrow, we have the 4K release of The Good, The Bad, The Weird. Yeah, I haven't seen this one in a long time since it came out. I've still got the DVD of it, but I just remember it being an absolutely bonkers, over-the-top ride of a movie. Yeah, just really, really enjoy it. So I need to give this one a rewatch. It's The Good, The Bad, The Weird. And next up, we've got a bizarre sequel, to say the least. Definitely takes a different turn to the original film, but I still like it. And this one was actually the first one I saw from this series. I remember seeing it on the Horror Channel back in the early 2000s, and it is Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. That artwork's just absolutely fantastic and gorgeous. Yeah, they've just gone all out here, Arrow, for this one. But yeah, a very different movie to the first one. Love it or hate it, but yeah, it's what I'm glad to add on 4K. So that's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. So next is the first of just some standard releases. I haven't seen this one yet with Nicole Kidman and Daniel Craig, and that is The Invasion. So don't really know too much about this one. I can't really offer much, but yeah, it's looking forward to checking this one out when I get around to seeing it. So that's The Invasion. Next up, we have with Samuel Jackson and Gina Davis, we have The Long Kiss Goodnight. So again, one I'm really looking forward to checking out as well. We've got reversible artwork underneath there as well with the slipcover. Loving these 4Ks that Arrow are doing at the minute. So yeah, that's The Long Kiss Goodnight. Next up is an upgrade. I actually watched this one with Nige on Blu Ray, but I enjoyed the film that much I decided to get the 4K as well. And that is Brian De Palma's Dress to Kill. Again, with the artwork being different underneath. Yeah, great Brian De Palma movie, this one. Michael Caine, Nancy Allen, Keith Gordon as well. Yeah, really enjoy this one. And next up is one with an absolutely amazing slipcover. This one sort of came and went. It sold out very, very fast. People on eBay were after it for like £100, and I was just like, no. And managed to find one for about £21, so I was like, yeah, okay, I'll definitely pull the trigger if it's that price. So this is Toby Hooper's Life Force on 4K as well, with, yeah, can't show that, but yeah, different artwork underneath, take my word for it. But yeah, that's Life Force. Looking forward to checking this one out again soon. So yeah, that's Life Force. Next up, moving into Warner Brothers now, we have the 4K Steelbook limited edition packaging of Christopher Nolan's Inception. Yeah, really, really enjoy this movie. It's really good. Great cast to it as well. And there's the back. The only thing I don't like is the inconsistency with Warner Brothers. They fucked up the spine again. Why do they do this? I don't know. With the logo in their releases, it just baffles me. But it's a good film nonetheless. So that's Inception. Next up from Hammer, we have Four-Sided Triangle. I haven't seen this one yet. I absolutely fell in love with the Captain Kronos release, and I really enjoyed the film as well. I've seen it a couple of times now, but yeah, looking forward to checking this one out. I haven't seen it yet, like I said. That's Four-Sided Triangle. And next up, we have the 4K Steelbook of Robert Eggers' Nosferatu. Went to cinema to see this, had an absolute blast with it, really, really enjoyed it. Probably my second favourite film from him. The first one probably still is The Northman. But yeah, Nosferatu, great film. Love Bill Skarsgård in this as well as the main villain. Yeah, just a great film. Really, really enjoy it. It's Nosferatu. Speaking of having a great time with another great film, absolutely out there, bonkers, over the top, put out by the movie release, we have Demi Moore, Mario Quallion, The Substance on 4K. Yeah, seen this movie twice now, and I've enjoyed it both times. Just, yeah, absolutely bonkers and bizarre. Really, really admiring it for taking that step and doing something different with this, with a movie. So, yeah, love it. The Substance. Next up, we have the Robbie Williams biopic, Better Man, on 4K. Again, went to the cinema to see this. Had an absolute blast with it. I'm a massive Robbie Williams or Take That fan. I know this movie's pretty much bombed in America because Robbie Williams wasn't really a thing over there, I guess. He was massive here back in the late 90s, early 2000s. But to say that, the film's really good. Really like it, really enjoy it. The spectacles in it are great. The way they use the music in it as well is pretty good. Yeah, I just enjoy it. You kind of roll with the punches with it, with the fact that he's a chimpanzee in the film. It's just, you just accept it. It's not explained why, but you just go with it. So yeah, that's Better Man. And the last 4Ks I've got here are 3 steelbooks. The first being, again from Tarantino, we've got Jackie Brown. They have these amazing slip covers on as well. So you get your steelbook underneath again with sort of dissimilar artwork. But yeah, Jackie Brown, not one of my favourite Tarantino films. I still like the film, but I will be getting around to doing a ranking of his at some point. And next up we have Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2. And again, these on 4K looked absolutely great. I couldn't say no to these steelbooks. They just have great artwork on them, in my opinion. And yeah, they're just 2 of my favourite movies by him. I think these are just so entertaining, so good. The first one I might prefer just a little bit more, but I still like 2 of them. I wouldn't watch either of these films without the other one. I wouldn't watch Kill Bill 2 and not watch the first one, and same with the first one. I have to watch the 2 of them back to back. It just is. It's one complete story for me when the 2 of them are together. But yeah, that's Kill Bill 1 and 2. So yeah, guys, that is it. Those are all the Blu-ray and 4K pickups that I've got for the month of April 2025. So yeah, gonna leave the video there and say thanks very much for watching. I'll probably see you in the next haul for May. But yeah, gonna leave it there and say thanks very much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.